Cyber Daily News for June 22, 2026. First up, the fallout from the Klue breach is spreading fast. Attackers compromised the business intelligence platform Klue through its Salesforce integration, abusing OAuth tokens to reach into customer environments. The victims read like a who's who of the security industry, with firms including HackerOne, Huntress, Jamf, OneTrust, Recorded Future, Snack, and Tanium confirming impact. It's a stark reminder that even security vendors are exposed through the third-party platforms they trust. Next, security researchers at Paradigm Shift have released a working exploit called US Blighter 8 that achieves code execution inside the secure ROM of Apple's A12 and A13 chips. Secure ROM is the very first code that runs when a device boots, burned into the silicon at manufacture and impossible to patch after the fact. Affected devices include the iPhone XS, XR, the iPhone 11 series, the second generation SE, several iPads and Apple Watch Series 4 and 5. The good news, it requires physical access and DFU mode. The bad news, every affected device will carry this flaw for its entire life. Moving on, we have the most detailed breakdown yet of FortiBleed, shaping up to be one of the most significant credential theft operations of the year. A new threat research report traces the Russian-linked campaign across more than 430,000 FortiGate firewalls, harvesting over 110 million credentials through hundreds of pipelines, and even confirming the breach of a NATO-aligned defense contractor. Fortinet has now responded, acknowledging a database of more than 86,000 confirmed working credentials, and the UK's National Cybersecurity Centre has issued guidance for affected customers. Now to a quieter but cunning threat. A malware family called AryStinger has hijacked more than 4,300 outdated routers, turning them into stealthy infrastructure for reconnaissance and intrusion support. It spreads through router vulnerabilities disclosed back in 2013 and 2016, targeting Realtek-based hardware that hasn't received a firmware update in years. What sets it apart is what it doesn't do: no crypto mining and no denial of service. This one is built purely for espionage. Closer to home, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has disclosed a data breach affecting roughly 3 million individuals. Hackers stole personal information after breaching a third-party license vendor that serves the agency. It's yet another case of attackers reaching a massive population by compromising a single outside supplier. Next, fresh analysis of the latest ShinyHunters breaches highlights a major shift in how attacks unfold. The group is causing enormous damage without malware or zero-day exploits, relying instead on stolen credentials and social engineering to walk straight through the front door. It's proof that mastering the fundamentals still matters more than chasing exotic threats. In supply chain news, a campaign tied to the popular OptinMonster plugin has impacted an estimated 1.2 million WordPress sites, slipping malicious code into a widely trusted tool. Attacks like this remain one of the most efficient ways for adversaries to scale a single intrusion across millions of targets at once. And finally, in regulatory news, the United Kingdom's Information Commissioner, the country's top data protection official, has resigned after a workplace investigation left his position untenable. The departure comes at a sensitive moment for British data protection enforcement. CVE numbers and other details can be found in the links in the show notes. That's a wrap for today's Cyber Daily News. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss the latest in cybersecurity, and catch us on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform. See you next time.